Imagine waking up, finding out the house you bought with your hard-earned money is gone just like that because you bought from the wrong developer, or because your realtor did not advise you that this place you are buying into, you're buying this property, you're not supposed to buy there. How wicked can someone be? You are selling a property close to the canal or close to the river. After buying such property, as a developer, buying such land, you try to beautify this house with a lot of what do you call it, smart house, the lighting, the finishing and the rest, and you sell this house to someone, especially those in diaspora. You sell this house to them only for them to wake up one morning. Some of them, they are not even in the country, and you find out that Lagos states, the government is coming to demolish this house, has already marked this house rather for demolition. Like I keep saying it, there are some properties I cannot sell. Not because the commission is not good, no. It's because I feel in the future, this particular house you're selling as a realtor, something could go wrong with it. Now, the Ikota demolition is going on now, and a lot of people, they are going to be homeless because their house is positioned just beside the canal. This is very bad for these people because some of them, they don't even have where to go. They don't have the finances right now to go and start looking for a place or to rent a place, because I'm sure most of them, they use their last hard-earned money to buy this house. And now these houses are these houses that they've been marked for demolition. Government is going to demolish this house. Even when some of this property, they have C of O. You know, this property is just beside the canal. Look how bad this property is. See how bad this property is. And you, the developer, you, the realtor, you had to advertise this house to sell to someone, whether they are in Nigeria or they are in diaspora, they are in different country. You sold this house to, these are people's hard-earned money, just because you see, you come into the house, or sometimes because the house is cheap or the house is in this location. If it's what is not done right, is not done right. What is not done right is not done right. Now, this particular houses that has been marked for demolition, these developers sold these houses to people. Some bought it and they decided to use it for businesses like investment and the rest. Some people are staying here. They paid for this house as rental. They are using this house for rental value. I remember discouraging my clients from buying one of these houses in Ikota. I'm very sure if the client should come across this video, the client can testify that is the one I'm talking about. You see, how wicked can someone be? You just want to collect commission. You just want to sell any house because you have a target, or because you feel, you know, some of these investors, most of these people buying these properties, they are not even in Nigeria, they are in diaspora. And I feel they are actually trusting you as the realtor, or you as a friend, you the developer. They are trusting you with their hard-earned money and say, okay, I trust you, you can help me get this property. And you that you are in Nigeria, you don't even know, you that you're in Nigeria, and you that you're in Nigeria, you cannot tell them that this property, no, don't buy this one. Let's assume a client sends a house to me, he likes, and said, Cecilia, I like this house, and can you look into it for me? And I get to see that house, and I get to see that house, and I know that this house, in as much as the client has already made up his mind to go for that house, it is now my responsibility to discourage that client and say, don't buy this, don't buy that. No, this is the reason why you shouldn't buy it. There are some distress sale you see. It's not every distress sale you will buy. I sell distress property, but before I sell that distress property, I like to ask questions. Do you understand? And that aside that, I keep saying it, and I will keep saying it. It's not about buying a house that is too the lights, the design. No, see, before you start thinking of buying a house that is too fine, check the foundation, check the location. The house that they are demolishing in Ikota, some of these houses, if you enter these houses, they are so very fine. In Mega Mound, they are very fine. And if you hear the price of these houses, but you did not, how do I put it? This is not the time to blame people that bought these houses. I feel the realtor, the developer, they didn't really do a very good job. I feel the realtor and the developer are the ones to be blamed. Then maybe the government, because I don't see why the government would even allow them erect such a building around the canal or close to the river. I don't see the reason why they should allow them erect such a building. They finished building this house, they sold this house to human beings, and now the people that they sold this house to are the ones losing money. Even if this same property has a CFO. I've told my clients, there's a client that came and said, I'm sure if this client is watching this video right now, he's going to testify to what I'm saying. The client saw a property in Ikota, very fine, and sent it to me. The client has actually bought the property through me before. And when the client sent this property, I looked at it and I went there. He said he wants to buy the property. I went there and I checked it, and the property was in Aja, Palm City, close to the water. There are properties in Palm City that are okay, but not all properties in Palm City, Aja, you should buy. Same goes for Ikota. It's not as if these places they are not okay, they are okay, but there is a limit. There's an end point to where you can sell, as a developer. And I told the clients, you cannot buy this place, sir, because this place is risky to put in your money and buy a property, because this particular client, he buys and resell. You cannot buy this property because government, my fear is government could come for this location anytime soon. And the outside the client didn't buy the property, and that place has been marked for demolition. Same goes for Ikota, that the demolition. Same goes for Ikota, that their demolition is going on right now. You see, how can you be so wicked as a developer or as a builder? You buy this property so cheap, this land so cheap, you built this land and you are selling this land. You know that this place, you cut corners to build this particular property. You cut corners because I'm sure most of them, they don't have building approval. Even if you have building approval, I'm not sure that building approval that they had, they got it directly from the government, from the main people. That's why I keep saying it. You shouldn't buy a property when you don't have a surveyor. If I want to sell a property for someone now, my surveyor must go and do their search before we sell anything, because we don't want the situation by our clients to buy property from us or through us rather, and there's an issue tomorrow. So the issue of governments bringing down buildings, people's houses. Some of these people, they don't even have where to stay. They don't have where to stay. They use their last hard-earned money to buy this property. Some of them, they are not even in the country. They are not in the country, and now they don't even know where to start, who to talk to, who to go and meet, because they bought property because the house is so fine, the lights in the house, the beautiful kitchen is so fine. They are not. Do you understand? It's painful. It's really painful that you could actually put your money, buy such a property, the next day you no longer own this property because you bought a house that is actually blocking the drainage, that is actually close to the canal. So we can do better as realtors, we can do better as developers, and as an investor. Ask question. ask, where is this property? What is it close to the canal? If you must ask, because Lagos real estate is more regulated than any other place and any other states. You know, Lagos as a whole is water. Lagos is surrounded by water. So when you are buying property in Lagos, yes, Lagos is lucrative. Yes, real estate in Lagos is very much lucrative. That is the reason why when you are buying property in Lagos, you have to use the right channel. You have to know where you are buying, who you are buying from. It's very, very important. Very, very important. I've already said it. I can't sell land in Ekpe that does not have a seal, in Lekki that does not have a seal, because a lot of developers, they are here to just collect your money. A lot of builders, they don't even know what they are doing. They don't. How can you build? Look at the houses. Look at the house you built around the canal. Like, this is, if realtors are not marketing these properties for them, if people are not buying it, they would stop. How bad can this be? You wake up one morning and you find out your house is marked for demolition, or you come back from work, or you got a phone call that your home is up for demolition. That is very bad. I feel we can do better, and even if this particular house is good, has, I don't even know. I feel the government can do better. Yes, the government, the developer, and also the realtors should actually advise. They should try to advise their clients, their investors, that this place is not right. No, don't buy this place. I feel they have a lot to do concerning that. And for the government can actually help us. They can even do more better. Permit me to use the word more better, because I feel if they don't allow this building come up, if they don't allow the foundation, these sellers, these developers, I don't even want to call them developers, because they are not. They are just causing havoc, trouble, pain to these buyers. Because if they don't build, people will not buy. If the government do not allow them build, people will not buy. That is the truth. So I feel the government can actually work on that, not allowing these developers build on this right of passage or right of way, or where you know that yes, the government, it belongs to the government, and you allow these people buy such land and build on it and sell it to people. Some of them are not even in the country. So I feel we can do better as a country. And if you're planning to buy property in Lagos, this shouldn't discourage you. Lagos is a good place to buy real estate. Real estate in Lagos is really booming. I feel this is one of the things that is actually making a lot of investors think otherwise, because when they see such news, they feel, no, Lagos, no, this is even the best time to buy property in Lagos, because you are going, the setbacks, the property people actually, now there's a regulation, and you're buying property in Lagos, and okay, developers, they are doing the right thing, because they wouldn't want the government to come after them. Because I feel these people that their house has been demolished, is going to be demolished or marked for demolition, the government is going to do something about it. If the government does not do anything about it, you should hold the developers, hold them, take them to courts. Yes, if they said it's the government, then they should all come together and see how they can solve this issue. Because you bought this house thinking that you've actually bought a house for your family, for your loved ones, or you bought it thinking that, okay, you're buying it for investment to make money from it. So you have to do so. They have to do, the government or the owner of this, the person that sold this house to you, something has to be done. So we can do better. And you want to buy a property, get a surveyor, get a lawyer. If you're not in the country, it doesn't stop you from buying a property. Get the trusted realtor, you know that, okay, they know what they are doing. Realtors like us. Cheers. We are your trusted realtor. So just if you want property on the mainland, on the island, we can help you. If you have your surveyor, you have your lawyer, you have any professional person you want to come in to help you do the search and verification, fine and good, we can help you with ours, and so you can buy that property on the mainland, on the island, even in Abuja. You can give us a call, send us an email. Our WhatsApp number is on the description box. Let's help you. May we buy home that will live long and enjoy and grow old with our loved ones, or buy for profits, business wise, residential or commercial real estate. May we enjoy it all. Amen.